Hey, so this is Kim with Warriors at Surviving, and the reason why I wanted to do a YouTube on living life after 60, and the reason why it's called Warriors at Surviving is because I've had to survive a lot of things. I survived domestic violence. I survived a wreck with an 18-wheeler. I survived cancer twice. And now I'm dealing with COPD and emphysema from years of smoking. I'm still trying to quit. Not doing very good. And life's different after 60. Um, you have friends that you kind of reconnect with. At least for me, I've reconnected with friends I had when I was in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And she and I have shared some things in common. Um, and then other friends that I have connected with. One of my friends from when I was 13, 14 years old, um, I know she's there. We don't talk every day, but we talk occasionally and we catch up with each other's lives. And she's a great grandmother now, so she's busy with her new great grandbaby. And then one of my friends, we we started out we worked together, and we just had amazing friendship. And she and we talk frequently. And then another one I worked with when I worked at the prison in North Carolina. Um, I pretty much stay in close contact with her like 2 or 3 times a week. And then my two cousins that were there in the early part of my life. We talk occasionally and get together. And these friendships they're very endearing. You know, my two cousins, they were my first best friends. And I loved them dearly. We're a lot alike now. Even though life has come and went, and years, and marriages, divorces, kids, grandkids, but we still share a lot in common. And like I said, I survived breast cancer twice, so I had to have a double mastectomy the last time, and it is what it is. Um, I'm going through some more health problems. Matter of fact, I haven't posted since I was in the hospital. I got out of the hospital a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to try and do at least a 10-minute video every day, just, you know, say what's on mine. Um, and some things I plan on doing, like we had to move and back a year and a half ago, and it was not a good move. It was from a bad situation, uh, and there was a family emergency, and we could not finish the move, so we only got out maybe a quarter of my stuff. The house was in the process of being sold, and once their name got on the deed, they wouldn't let us come back and get the rest of our stuff. So over 3/4 of my stuff, photo albums, um, furniture, clothes, shoes, uh, all kitchen stuff. Uh, we had no beds. We slept in the floor, or we traded off. We'd sleep in the floor. Woman would sleep between two chairs. And we did this till we could get some mattresses. And we're still not there yet. I'm on disability, and my son is my caregiver due to all the health issues you get after, when you get old. You get a lot of health problems. And last time I was in the hospital, I had 3 units of blood. And they screwed up on blood. Okay, I did not know this. I'm A positive. Pretty much 1/3 of the world is A positive. But from where I have had transfusions before, um, I take on the donor's antibodies. So I was having an endoscopy done the next day, and the two nurses came in the room, and they had brought in everything, was setting it all up for me to get the blood. And the nurse said that he came back in the room and he said, "I'm not going to do this." He said, "The blood doesn't match your type." And I was freaking out because I needed blood. And I had already been told that there was no blood with my antibodies in the area, and that the Red Cross would have to bring my blood over. So the nurse wouldn't sign off on it. He wouldn't do it. And the next day, I had the endoscopy, and the doctor was very upset that he had to do the endoscopy with my blood being so low because, something could happen and I would need blood. And I already needed blood. So, okay, and that night, same two male nurses came in, and they said, "We're going to run it slow, and we're going to dilute it." And it took over 5 hours for 1 unit of blood. And I had 2 or 3 units of blood and iron. So they ran the first one really slow. But I did okay. I didn't have any problems. So yeah, I'm a survivor. And I'm a warrior at surviving. Had my heart broken many times. Uh, Raised a child by myself. Uh, and he was, "I can't do this."